Type of shit you do when you like somebody.
My baby. You're so fine.
It's hard to be fine. I said it's hard to be fine when you got somebody on your back.
Somebody got pushed back and they headbutted me or something. The impact, it threw me off. And then I started to realize that I was actually hit with something. Everybody that was in the middle, they were just pointing at me trying to get attention, but there were no attention. Like, nobody gave attention to me till I started.
The internet woke up to chaos. And this time, it's at the Tommie Lee and Julez Smith situation at the center of it. We're talking viral videos, a jaw-dropping age gap, and a family connection that has everyone doing double takes. Because when a 41-year-old reality star is caught in 4K getting very close with a 21-year-old who just happens to be Solange Knowles' son. Yes, that's Solange. You already know the timeline is about to spiral. And just when you think it couldn't get more unbelievable, insiders are whispering that Solange is absolutely not here for it. Not even a little bit. It all started with a string of viral clips showing Tommie and Julez looking more than comfortable. Pet names, piggyback rides, and eventually a steamy kiss that sent social media into overdrive. And while some people were still trying to process what they were seeing, others were already asking the real question. How did we get here? And what does the Knowles family think about all of this? The internet woke up in absolute disbelief because somehow, someway, Tommie Lee and Julez Smith just became the most unexpected and controversial pairing anyone could have imagined. We're talking a 41-year-old reality star and a 21-year-old from literal music royalty, caught on camera in a moment that has people replaying the footage over and over again. And if that wasn't enough to send social media into a frenzy, the real tension comes from one major detail. This isn't just anybody's son. This is Solange Knowles' child. And word is, she is not taking this lightly at all. It started with what looked like nothing more than a carefree, slightly chaotic weekend. A video pops up, Tommie laughing, Julez smiling, the energy playful. At one point, he's given her a piggyback ride, and she's calling him baby, the kind of moment that makes people pause but not quite panic yet. Then another clip surfaces. They're out again, this time in what looks like a restaurant, joking, teasing, clearly comfortable. And just when people are still trying to figure out what they're watching, everything shifts. Because in the next clip, the energy changes completely. Tommie leans in, grabs him, and kisses him. Not a friendly peck, not something you can explain away, but a full, undeniable caught in 4K moment that instantly flips the narrative from maybe they're just joking to, oh, this is something else entirely. And that's when the internet lost it. Because once you put the pieces together, it's not just about a random viral kiss, it's about the math. Tommie Lee is not just older than Julez. She's older than his own mother. Let that sink in. The timeline immediately filled with reactions ranging from shock to outright outrage, with people pointing out that this isn't just an age gap, it's a generational overlap that feels way too close for comfort. And hovering over all of this is the Knowles legacy. This is the same family connected to Beyoncé, a name synonymous with control, image, and excellence. So naturally, people aren't just gossiping. They're imagining the group chats, the phone calls, the behind-the-scenes reactions. Because if this is what the public is seeing, what is happening behind closed doors? And if you think that's where the story ends, that's actually where things start to get even messy, eh? Because Tommie Lee isn't just some random woman who popped up overnight. She has a reputation that follows her everywhere. This is someone whose name has been tied to headline after headline, from legal troubles to explosive confrontations. We're talking multiple arrests over the years, incidents that range from altercations to situations that had people seriously questioning her behavior. There was that shocking moment involving her daughter at school that turned into a major legal case, the kind of story that sticks with you whether you want it to or not. Then there are the reality TV feuds, the off-camera drama, the allegations of things getting physical in ways that go way beyond entertainment. Tommie has built an image that's unpredictable at best and downright chaotic at worst. And that's exactly why this situation is hitting people the way it is. Because now, it's not just about a viral moment. It's about who Julez is being linked to. This isn't a low-stakes fling in the eyes of the public. This is someone with a long, messy history stepping into the orbit of a family that has spent decades carefully curating their image. And that's where the concern really kicks in. People aren't just side-eyeing the relationship. They're questioning what it could mean, what could go wrong, and how someone like Solange Knowles is supposed to react when her son is suddenly at the center of something this chaotic. The whispers about her being stressed, they don't sound so far-fetched when you look at the full picture. But at the same time, let's not pretend Julez is completely innocent in all of this, because his own track record has had people talking long before Tommie ever in a chat. His past drama with Sky Jackson already put him on the radar in a major way. That situation spiraled fast. Leaked messages, messy accusations, and claims that he exposed private details that should have never seen the light of day. It wasn't just a breakup. It turned into a public spectacle, with screenshots and alleged videos circulating online, leaving people questioning his judgment and maturity. And then came even more controversy, including rumors and situations that painted a picture of someone who isn't exactly known for making the best decisions under pressure. So when you step back and really look at it, what you have here isn't just one shocking storyline. It's two. On one side, you've got Tommie Lee, a walking headline with a history of chaos. On the other, you've got Julez, who has already shown flashes of his own messy behavior. And now those two worlds have collided in the most public, undeniable way possible. And the real question isn't just what happened. It's what happens next. And just when it felt like this situation couldn't possibly get any more chaotic, it hit what many people are calling the absolute breaking point. Because long before Tommie Lee ever entered the picture, Julez Smith was already making headlines for something that had the internet in a chokehold, a pregnancy rumor involving a girl he was allegedly seeing at the time. According to the claims that spread online, the situation unfolded after multiple encounters, with screenshots and accusations flying in every direction. There were talks about fear, secrecy, and decisions that instantly turned a private situation into a public spectacle. Whether all of it was true or not almost didn't matter at that point, because the damage was already done. His name was trending, the story was everywhere, and once again, the spotlight circled. Right back to the same place, the family. Because now, stack that controversy on top of everything else, and you start to see why people are saying this is more than just messy. It's overwhelming. This is the son of Solange Knowles, a woman who has spent years building a name rooted in artistry, control, and intention. And by extension, this is a family tied to Beyoncé, where image isn't just important, it's everything. So imagine for a second being Solange right now. Your son is trending not for music, not for success, but for scandal after scandal. First the leaks, then the rumors, and now a viral situation involving a woman older than you. The internet is watching, judging, dissecting, and turning every move into content. That kind of pressure, that kind of public embarrassment, it's the kind of thing that doesn't just stay online. It follows you into every room, every conversation, every headline. And right when the backlash reached its loudest, that's when Tommie finally decided to step in. Taking to social media, Tommie Lee attempted to shut everything down with a statement that, honestly, only added more fuel to the fire. She brushed the situation off, calling it fun and insisting, "I'm not that type of girl." And that's where people really started side-eyeing the entire situation. Because the internet isn't reacting to rumors alone. They're reacting to what they saw. The videos are out there, the clips are circulating, and that kiss, there's no editing that away. So when her words don't quite line up with the footage, it starts to feel less like clarification and more like damage control. Like maybe she didn't expect things to go this far, or for the backlash to hit this hard this fast. Because once the narrative is out of your hands, it's almost impossible to pull it back. But just when it seemed like we might be getting some kind of clarity, Julez added one more twist, and, of course, it only made things more confusing. Not long after Tommie's statement, Julez Smith posted a series of photos that had people reading between every possible line. In one, he's posing next to a luxury car, calm, unbothered, almost like none of the chaos exists. In another, he doubles down on that same energy. But it's the caption that really got people talking. Just me and me only. Now, that could mean anything. Is it a quiet way of saying he's single? A subtle attempt to distance himself from the situation? Or is it all part of the same unpredictable energy that got us here in the first place? Because at this point, nothing feels straightforward anymore. And that's really where things stand. Somewhere between confirmation and confusion, between what we've seen and what we're being told. A viral moment that turned into a full-blown controversy, layered with past scandals, family pressure, and just enough unanswered questions to keep everyone watching. So now I have to ask, what do you think is really going on here? Is this just a reckless, short-lived fling that got blown out of proportion, or is there something deeper happening behind the scenes? And more importantly, is the backlash justified, or has the internet taken things way too far this time?